Good morning, students. Our today's topic is the significance of urbanism. In this particular topic, we are going to understand why the urbanism is important and what is its significance. It is significance in the terms of the Mesopotamia. When we are going to understand about this topic, then we will only be able to learn that why the Mesopotamia is the only civilization where we can call it as the most civilized civilized theory or civilized in the culture and its arts. Okay, fine. So what is the meaning of urbanism? Urbanism is it is an economy wherein it develops all the spheres, all the aspects other than the food production. Means when an economy is going to develop in all the fields where other than the food production, it is called as the urbanism. Okay, it is also the biggest advantage for the people. When the economy is going to develop in all other fields, then it obviously it becomes a great advantage for the people of that particular economy, है ना. जब कोई इकोनॉमी खाली फूड प्रोडक्शन को छोड़ करके बाकी सारी चीज़ों पे भी ध्यान देती है, ऑल दी स्फीयर्स इंक्लूड्स योर ट्रेड, your lifestyle, your culture, your manufacturing process, your services and all, then obviously the advantage goes to whom? The advantage goes to the people. उस इकोनॉमी का एडवांटेज किसको होता है? पीपल को होता है. Okay. Basically, the urban economy is not only in the terms of the production of food, it will also consider the trade and the manufacturers and services. When an economy is going to be called as an urban, it works in the three dimension. It works in the three dimension. The three dimensions include the food production for its people, means none of the people of the particular economy gets starved. Second, it develops all the trade regulatories and the trade bodies for the development of the people, so that people can also learn how to earn the money, how to earn the livelihood in a better manner. The third, they also, that particular economy also focus on the manufacturers and the services. Manufacturers are the one who was going to produce something, and services are the one who rendered it to the other people. Okay, for example, the doctors and all. Clear? So urban economies has the three dimensions: food production, trade and manufacturers and services. Okay. Now the in the particular the urbanization, there is a division of labor that is called as the mark of the urban life. Now why we called as the division of labor is a mark of urban life? Because here we have studied that in urban economy food production is there, trade, manufacturing, services are there. So these all three things has been only possible with the help of labors, with the help of manpower, with the help of human resource. Human resource, labors, manpower are the only one who get it fulfilled or who get it accomplished. Like in the food production also we require some labors, like in the trade process also we require some labors. So the same way we can say that the division of labor, here we have divided the labor into the three parts. Some labor has been indulged in the food production, some is in the trade, some is in the manufacturing and services, है ना. So here also we say that division of labor is the mark of the urban life. Without division of labor, the urban life is pretty difficult to sustain, to survive. Okay, let's take an example that how division of labor is a mark of urban life in Mesopotamia. In Mesopotamia, like for example the carver, we have already studied about this. The carver of a stone seal requires the bronze tools. What it requires? It requires the bronze tools. Okay, why it requires the bronze tools? To sharpen its tools. Why they require to sharpen its tool? To for the better hunting process, for better agriculture process. Clear? So now, and bronze tool maker requires what? They requires the metal, tin and copper, which they do not go himself to collect it. They require again someone else. है ना? So this is what a chain. Like a carver stone requires bronze tool, and the bronze tool maker requires metal, tin and copper, which it get it from the others. So here we have implies that yes, there is a division of labor in this particular process, and it is also happened in the time of the Mesopotamian civilization. Now there also must be social organization in a place. Why do we call the social organization in a place is important in the urbanization? Because there is always a one regulatory body who always take care of the certain peoples. When a regulatory body take care of the certain people, it will automatically called as the organization. Clear? And when it requires number of people, when it requires maximum people who are undergone with the work for the same purpose, that will be called as the social organization. मतलब एक सोशल ऑर्गेनाइजेशन मस्ट थी उस टाइम पे, जिससे कि वो ह्यूमन रिसोर्स से, लेबर से, मैन पावर से काम ले सके. क्लियर? सो इन अर्बनाइजेशन वी रिक्वायर द सोशल ऑर्गेनाइजेशन जो काम ले सके. क्लियर हो गया? आप बिजनेस स्टडीज में भी पढ़ रहे होंगे, वर्क डन थ्रू अदर्स. द सेम वे हियर वी रिक्वायर द सोशल ऑर्गेनाइजेशन टू गेट आवर वर्क डन थ्रू अदर्स. क्लियर? नाउ there are certain things which is not necessary that they are produced in the Mesopotamia or they are produced in that particular field, like fuel, metal, various stones, wood, etc. They how from where they come? They come from the different places for the city manufacturers. मीन्स जिसको हम बेसिकली ट्रेडिंग कहते हैं. दे फॉर टू प्रोड्यूस सम पर्टिकुलर थिंग, अगर आपको रॉ मटेरियल या अगर आपको कोई और चीज़ की ज़रूरत होती है जैसे फ्यूल, मेटल एंड वेरियस स्टोन, सो वी गेट इट फ्रॉम द डिफरेंट प्लेसेस, ओके, टू गेट आर मैन्युफैक्चरिंग प्रोसेस डन. Clear? So one more thing which is necessary for the urbanization is organized trade and store is needed. Why this organized trade is required? So that no one can cheat on others. Clear? सबको सबके हक का मिले, है ना? इसे ही तो कहते हैं ऑर्गेनाइज ट्रेड. लाइक बायर एंड सेलर के बीच में एक गुड रिलेशनशिप हो, एक हेल्दी रिलेशनशिप हो, तभी तो ट्रेड को हम सक्सेसफुल कह सकते हैं. अ सक्सेसफुल ट्रेड कैन ओनली बी डन व्हेन द बायर एंड द सेलर बोथ म्यूचुअली अग्रीज ऑन वन पॉइंट. Clear? That is what called as the organized trade. And store, why this store is written over here? Here this store is meaning as the warehouse. Okay, basically the warehouse is required for the production purpose, to keep it for long, to keep your product for long, for to save. That is why we require the store. So urbanization के लिए हमें क्या चीज़ें ज़रूरत मस्ट होती हैं? ऑर्गेनाइज ट्रेड एंड स्टोर. क्लियर? Now many activities need to be organized in a certain way so that it will give us the better result. Clear? Different activities have to be coordinated. Obviously when different activities are there means different people are indulged in those different activities, and those people need to be coordinated with each other to get the activities done successfully, है ना? Urban economies often require the keeping of the records. This is the last point for the urban economies. Basically in this type of economies, the people have to keep their written records so that they don't get confused, or they don't get biased, or they don't get cheated. Clear? See, here we have understood that the organized trade and store is needed. When we are talking about the store, then obviously the written record is needed, that how much thing has been safely, securely be placed in one room or in a warehouse, है ना? And organized trade also requires some sort of written documents, or the written mutual agreement or written consent within the buyer and the trade. So here in urban economies, often it requires the keeping of the written records. The people believe in the written records rather than the oral part. I hope these all points are clear. Now moving on to the text box of your NCRT, the Varka head. What is this Varka head? It is basically a woman's head that is sculpted in the white head, and it is found in Europe before 3000 BCE. Okay, what is its features? It basically had a groove along the top of the head, which is called as the ornament, or which is assumed as the ornament of at that time, which women are usually headed. World famous piece of sculpture. It is one of the most world famous piece. Clear? And basically it modeled in the hard stone, it carved in the hard stone that would have imported from a distance. that would that would maybe get imported from the distance, because we don't get any of the instance कि जो मटेरियल उस टाइम पे इसको बनाने में लगा था वो वहीं का ओरिजिनेटेड था. So we have assumed here that it is modeled in a hard stone, and that hard stone has been imported from the distance. In my earlier slide it is clearly mentioned that the stones and all here, the carver of a stone seal requires the bronze tool. So stone maybe they got from some other places. Clear? Right. So it is your activity time now. Write your views in the favor or in the against to the city life would have been possible without the use of metal. Do you think you have to write it in favor or in against, that is it possible to live your life without using of metal may be in the form of anything, like if you are watching this video over the phone, it is also in the form of the metal, or your cycle, your cars, your different modes of transport, anything. Can you imagine your life without using these metals? Yes or no? Write down, sort it down your views and send it to me. Clear? I hope I'm clear in this session. Please do clarify your doubts if in case any. Thank you.